Hello there guys, and welcome back to episode 47 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. Before I start, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Tratos for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. Once again, your continued support is appreciated and it's what allows me to keep this channel running. So finally, we are about to declare war on Japan. Need to have a quick look and just see. They are a tribute. No, I need to click on Japan directly. Yeah, that was Japan directly. So they are allied with Haxi. That is fine. We can deal with Haxi. They're up here. We've got a stack ready to deal with them. I've got... Why is that not quite the right size? You're a 12-4-12. You are a 12-4-9. You need to be a 12 as well. So that's going to give us just under 60,000 men. Now, Japan... I want to know what I'm letting myself in for here. So, Japan have only 31,000 men at the moment, which is not too bad. Their manpower is quite low as well. So, we'll probably be safe if we just get a single stack across the water. They are military tech 20 to our 20. So we're pretty equal on military. They do have offensive ideas and defensive ideas, which is a little bit of a pain in the hoop. Can we enact any policies that would potentially help us in our battle against them? God, we've got a lot of stuff we could get for settler increase, haven't we? But I don't really think we need any of this necessarily. How many transports do I have currently? Because this is also going to be part of the issue. How quickly can we get our men across? So what do we have here? This is 11 heavies and 30 transports. So I could take them across in two separate stats. We're going to have to be quick. But I guess if we go over here and start sieging out one of the islands, it means they've got to take a crossing. So maybe that's what we go for. Maybe we try and just drop them off over here in Chikuzen. So that's kind of the plan that I'm going for. I will want to have the trade fleet over here. I think the trade fleet is still... I'm just going to pause while I'm just checking a few things out. I think the trade fleet still has some stuff going on, as in they're still waiting for some ships. Oh, no, that's the wrong fleet entirely. It was this one I was aiming for. Yeah, you've still got a lot more ships coming. They are going to take an age, though, so we might just have to go and blockade with the Navy where we can. So that is fine. Afghan, we're going to have to deal with them at some point. Tech is Diplo. That's a problem. We've almost hit our Diplo cap again. Could change some cultures. Colonies become... Right, let's deal with these things as we go. So we've got a colony to deal with. That's not what I wanted to do, but never mind. Where have you... Have I got two colonies down here? I thought this colony was finished. I thought I had both of these colonies done. Do I not? No, you do have a colonist there. You have a colonist. So I am colonizing both of those. Right, okay. So am I colonizing this? No. So I need to move you across to deal with that, really. Okay, that's fine. Am I building more transports? Looks like I am building more transports. Do you know what? Just for the sake of speed, I'm just going to go and disband these guys here. And then we will go and get 3 guys here and just move them into position. That'll just be the easiest way of doing this. So yeah, I want to do some culture conversion changes. What about if we convert a few of these, the Bornean, or do we want to get rid of all of the Filipino? We've got more Filipino land here. So we might go ahead and... it's not a province. Oh, it's the wrong... That's, of course, one of the problems. Because we hadn't actually gone around and changed the religion in a lot of these. I mean, we could still... Yeah, because we've got a lot of harmonized religions here, it means we've got a lot of land that is the wrong religious group. And because it's the wrong religious group, we can't culture change it. So that's a bit of a pain in the neck. Do we have the ability to promote any additional cultures? We do have a couple that we could do. Kazakh we probably should. Let's go ahead and promote as many as we can. We might as well. And this will use up Diplo. There we go, there's a load of promoted cultures. I think that gives us something else under the Age of Absolutionism as well, yeah. 8 of 5, so that'll speed that up. Okay, so we are going to just wait for some of these ships to finish. And then we can go ahead and get ready to start attacking Japan. Any more of these taxation buildings that we need that would give us a significant benefit? Not hugely. Get those ones. Got one on the gold mine there as well. So yeah, we want to try and get all of these ships together if we can. So we've got... You're a 30 stack now. You're a 12, 14, 4. So you can be a... sorry, 12, 4, 14. You can be the same. Because it means that the back row of cannons is still wider than the front row. Because the front row is 12 plus 4. It's 16 wide. The back row is only 14 wide. So that's absolutely fine. So yeah, I did want to try and get some more transports across. I'm not sure how many I told it to build. Can I see it if I look here? We've got a fair few ships in construction. In production, 3 heavies, 4 lights, 4 transports. Gonna have problems down here now. Let's just move you in. Oh, need to unselect that. Let's move you guys in. Need the extra help. Get all you guys down here. Should be able to deal with these guys without a problem. There we go. And then if we move the big stack back over there. And there was a native rising as we moved the troops in. Which is not surprising, but that's fine. So we'll group you together. There we go. That'll all get sorted out on its own. So we don't really need to worry about that. So yeah, we're just really waiting for ships. Is my Conquistador doing Conquistador stuff? No, he stopped again. Let's go ahead and do what now? Yeah, just sort of wait for these ships. But we will be sort of blockading heavily once this is all done. I'm not going to wait for the heavies. The heavies will be the last thing to get produced. We're waiting on 2 more lights, which you may as well wait for. 4 more transports. It's annoying when you tell it to build ships and send them to a particular fleet that they all build in the same provinces. It's a little bit stupid. So we can go and take the last military idea. We are ahead of time a little bit, so let's go ahead and take that for the extra 5% discipline. And that'll also give us morale recovery speed as well. We've done a conversion there. A great advisor has died. Which is our military guy. Fort defense, morale of armies. Yes, all the way please. Thank you very much. So I think we're going to get ready to go ahead and take this on. We can invest in a tech which is admin tech. Would give us some production efficiency. We are ahead of time, so I'm not going to take it just yet. We are going to be taking some land, so that means we're going to need to spend some admin points on that. So let's go ahead and move this other army down, ready to get on the ships. This army over here is ready to jump on their 12 stack. Let's go ahead and make sure you have a leader. I'd like at least one of the guys with siege over there. And the maneuver's probably good as well. So let's give you that guy. And we've got a mission to complete as well. So let's go ahead and we're going to give you the guy. I think we'll give you the guy with the most maneuver, because you're going to be the first guy to land. And then you're going to be the guy who arrives second. You're going to have the guy with siege. So that should work out there. The next, remove Poseidon from the map. Yeah, we can work on that. They only have a single province. So that's not an issue. The only thing they have left currently... Oh, Truce with Korea's ended. The only province they have is this one here. So we can deal with that without too much issue. Right, so... when it comes to ships... do we want to do another conversion? So we've got these Orthodox provinces. There's a couple here of Hindu, which I guess we could flip over. So yeah, I was looking at these ships. We are still waiting on 1 transport and 1 light. Transport is going to be done there relatively soon. So yeah, we are going more to Japan. I know it's very tempting for me to go off and start doing other things, but the war with Japan will happen. This first war is going to be the most difficult. Once we manage to take some land over here, it'll make it a lot easier to take more stuff from them in subsequent wars. I don't see any point in making them into a tributary or splitting them up, because they're currently not a tributary at the moment anyway, and we're still capped at 100 mandate and making plenty per month. So I'm not bothered about that. Okay, so how are things going? Still waiting. 83, 84% on the transport. I'm more concerned about the transport than the light, to be honest. If we go ahead and get the lights can actually just come in and go over here anyway. The heavies can come in and blockade over here anyway. So literally just going to wait for the transports, because it's those that we're going to use to ferry everybody across. We don't really need all 40. But what I might do is on this army, I'm just going to go ahead and move across 10 extra infantry, because I'd like to take the full 40 across at once, just so I've got a bigger army than them if they decide to attack. Don't want to lose meritocracy and prestige, or more prestige. Well, we're almost prestige capped, and we're about to go to war with Japan, so we're going to get that prestige back anyway. So we'll go ahead and do that this way. So we're literally just waiting on that, let's group you together, literally just waiting now on that final transport, and there it is. So let's go ahead and put you onto the transport. Let's go ahead and declare our war on Japan. Haxi won't even bother coming in, which is fantastic, because they don't really like Japan. That's fine with me. If they do get involved, of course, we do still have somebody over there. So let's go ahead and move the transports out into the sea. Actually have honoured their military alliance. There is going to be a naval battle here, but you are going to drop your... Again, out of all the buttons I could press, it's the wrong one. You're going to try and drop off over here. If there is a naval battle... Yeah, it's not going to be a massive one. They've got 18 lights. So, Haxi, where do you think you're going? You're actually trying to get out of there, are you? Well, Mongolia can't help in the war against Japan, because Mongolia have got the slight problem of being... can we catch you? Yeah, we can catch you there. No, they've given up. Mongolia have got the slight issue of not being able to get to Japan in the boats, so they will probably just try and help out here with a Haxi. Yeah, we're going to catch them there. That is fine. They lost that naval battle. Obviously, we're going to lose a few men here due to attrition, so that's fine. Let's get this 20 stack moved into the next province so that they can get across on the boats. We have stack wiped Haxi, so let's go ahead and siege their, them out. So we won't have to deal with that. We've got you guys across, so let's get you guys... I think I'm just going to land the boats. It's a much quicker way of getting troops over. And then if we can control both sides of this, everything this side of this strait, this will make it a lot easier for us. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on the boats, and then we're going to move the boats out here, and we can actually land the boats, because in a second we'll have that province, and then we can just land the boats and land this army here. So now we've got a big stack here, and what we're going to do is we are going to take the bigger stack here. We are going to split off 10k infantry and leave them behind. And actually, let's select them all. We want all the armies that are selected there. And we want these stacks. We want to group you together. You're the one with the siege general. You're going to go over here and take out that fort. The transports, I think, for the time being, can go home. That should be safe. Yeah, Afghan, you're going to have some real issues soon. So things are still going well here. We do still have a few more ships out on their own. I don't want them to be out on their own. So let's try and get all of our ships together. We're a year ahead of time. We don't want to lose some cores. So Mongolia can have a little bit of liberty desire. That's alright. Did we take that province yet? No, but we'll get that very soon. So Japan are starting to send some troops this way. I really don't think it's going to help. We're currently blocked by this fort, so we have to take it. Now, there is a possibility Japan might try and land some troops. We'll take the increased Diplotech cost. So they do have some ships up there. They've got 9 heavies. It doesn't look like they're doing anything too important, though. Can we just straight up peace out with you now? Because we've got 100%... no, you still won't take the peace offer. How much money do you have? Oh, you got a fair bit. But no, we can wait. We'll take you later. So my only concern is Japan might try and get some troops across. But I don't... They are, actually. It's exactly what they're trying to do. So let's go ahead and group this entire navy together. And then let's go over there and just sort of block in their ships a little bit if we can. Try and chase their navy down. If they're going to try and land some troops, we're going to make it difficult for them. That's kind of the plan. They are running. We can sort of catch them. It's a little bit risky. They do have a strong navy. Neither of us have got a leader, though, so that helps out. Gain 10 Diplo or Admin. We'll gain the Admin, because like I said, we're about to do some coring. We won the battle. They lost a heavy. We lost nothing. So let's just go ahead and dock these ships up again just for a quick repair. Make sure we are at full health where we can be. Now, do I need all of my forts on? I don't think I do, but we're not losing money, so I'm going to keep them on anyway. Because I think that's probably the safest thing to do. Like I said, if it looks like they're going to try and land ships, then I'll just go and harass their navy again. I do want to keep my eye on these guys. The moment they want to peace out, yep, they do. They're willing to peace. They've got more money now as well. So, there we go. You guys are now out of the war. So, we will need to go and core that. So, let's start working on it. Now then, do we want to take this tech yet? We are in June. We're not near the cap yet. We can afford to wait. That's fine. Russia, that's fine. Right, how are these ships doing? You are close enough to fully repaired. Then I'm going to bring you out here and use you to blockade. We have a heavy. You're going to come out here as well. The more heavies, the better. Just ran into another fleet here, actually. This should be a battle that we win with ease. And again, they've lost another heavy. We lost nothing. Fantastic. So let's make sure all of my ships are together there. And we can force this navy out. They do have an army here. They're not really doing an awful lot. Truce with the Navajo ended. Yeah, the problem is with Japan, the way it's set out with all its different forts, it's quite a pain to siege out, but we should be able to manage it. It's just waiting on this thing, which is the problem. I could use the transports to try and get from one to the other, but it's a little bit of a risk, so I'm not going to bother too much with that. Where have I just suddenly got this, this cannon from? Where did you come from? It's weird. Oh, we finally won that siege. Fantastic. So now that we've won that, let's just back up and forth, because we can force their navy out again here. Now, we do have to be careful that they may try and cross the strait. So I do need to keep my eye out for that. But we can essentially take this island out very quickly. And then we start working into the mainland. Doesn't look like they're trying to get their army on the boats, so that's a good thing. Their navy's just been forced out, so that's another good thing. Let's go and siege out Satsuma, and we also want to come down here and siege out Hygo, or Higo. So hopefully, again, the ships aren't too wrecked. We actually... No, they lost 4 heavies, we lost nothing. Fantastic. Lose some admin power, lose settler increase, or... You know, we'll just lose the 25 admin power, I suppose. You guys were supposed to be making your way down over there. We'll go and have a very quick repair with the navy again. It's going to take them longer to recover from the naval battles than it will I. So we'll go ahead and do that. And of course, Afghan's still causing problems. Yeah, they are still sort of moving around with these ships, but they're not really in a position to do an awful lot. Oh, yep, we've got that one. So you're the guy without siege, right? Yeah, so we'll send you around this side. I'm a little bit worried about splitting them up too much, because I don't want to end up suddenly getting jumped on by the Japanese army, but it's not all that large, so I'm not overly concerned at the moment. I've even got Alaska over here helping me siege, so that's nice. Right, you've got a fleet down there, have you? How are we doing here? Right, tech. We are only a year ahead of time now. I think we're going to take it to keep the production efficiency. And they are trying to land troops, as expected. So let's go ahead and just get the navy straight in here. Hopefully you're going to... no, he's changed his mind. hopefully we can destroy some of his... I can't get across there. Is it because their navy's there? Yeah. Well, that's not going to be for long. Nobody lost anything there, but that allows us to get across. We've already captured this one, so let's move in over there. We can force that other navy out. If you want to come and engage me with your navy... Oh, well, I'll take a piece of that action. We should be able to help with that. We might even be able to sink those ships. And we did. It was only a couple of galleys, but that's fine. So let's move in over here. Right, they're moving in with a couple of big stacks now. Actually, they're trying to come in over here. So, can we catch you? No, we'd have to go the long way round. Let's go the long way round. Because we can catch them all in here. So let's get you in. And then we're going to go in from both sides. I know we will be taking in a bit of a crossing penalty here, but... Actually, no, we didn't even get the crossing penalty. So that should be quite a major win against Japan's army. Fantastic. And we want the guy who has the siege. You're going to go around there and siege that province out. The guy who doesn't have siege... well, we still need to get these done. So we'll leave you down here. Oh, that unfortunately got unsieged. But what we can do is if we just split off a 1 stack... you can go and siege that. And if we split off a 1 stack here... It's a cannon, which is not the best thing to siege with, but... It's full, so it should be able to siege that out as well. We can pick another one of these. There's a couple more. Changing rivals we're not really doing. Fort maintenance on borders we're not really doing. But it's probably going to be the most useful. If we end up sort of having to do it against Russia or Afghan or something like that, it's probably the way it's going to work out. I know people are always saying I should micromanage my manpower better because I don't need this many men to siege out smaller provinces, and I completely understand that, but sometimes the micromanagement just annoys me. Which I know is like, well, what's the point in playing a game like this if the micromanagement annoys you, but there you go. Do these islands belong to this? I think they do. So their navy's going to get forced out again. Before it does, I might want to go and get a quick repair. Can I repair in an occupied province? Yes, I can. Your army's thinking about doing something that it shouldn't be doing. Oh, you're actually engaging me here, are you? Well, yeah, I guess it is their province, so it is a defensive... No, you are moving into there. Let's go ahead and just leave, like, a unit there. Because, oh, you've got to go the long way around. That's annoying. Why can't you just go through here? I guess the fort's kind of blocking you, isn't it? Their other army... Actually, we don't need to do that. Their other army's backing off. We've got them... Well, at least I was going to say, at least I think we've got them beat. So let's get back down here. So yeah, well, no, unpause. We need to get these sieges done as quickly as possible. We'll spend the money for the manpower. We've got loans, which we can repay. We can repay both of them, so let's go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to end the video here because we've gone over the 20-minute mark. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Tratos for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. It really, really is appreciated. And I will see all of you guys on the next video. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. So until then, goodbye for now.